Welcome, guys, to the first episode of Studio Chatter. We are excited to be here. This show will be pretty much anything anime related, video games, movies, comics, all that,
Mangas, anything.
all that sort of stuff. My name is Wesley, and I am here with,
My name is Nabil. Nice to meet you guys.
and we're excited to be part of the podcasting world. Hopefully, you find us entertaining, and we'll come back. This is our first step into the video show version of the podcast. Quality might not be the best. We're working on that.
We gotta start somewhere. So
Yeah, we wanted to start with what we had rather than go and spend thousands of dollars on something that might not work. So hopefully you come back, and throughout the journey we can upgrade the camera, the lighting, the stuff back here, and just see where the show takes us. So
it beats what we started the first time, huh?
yeah. But yeah. So let us know what you think of the background, what can be changed. We're gonna try and get some better lighting in here. These lights are a little yellow, so we're got that yellow hue to it. Hopefully we can have some of this stuff sorted out in the coming weeks or months or whatever.
Just baby steps. Baby
Yeah.
steps for now.
The important thing is we're here, we're recording, and
Just giving it all we got at this point.
super excited for it. So we're gonna go kind of over the premise of the show will just basically be we are going to be talking about episodes of anime that come out recently or new movies. He's a big Star Wars guy, big Disney guy here, so there may even be some discussion of Disney stuff.
Also, big 80s movies action guy too. So if you guys have any questions about that or something, I'm your guy.
We're good. If you want us to discuss anything, leave it in the comments, and we'll try and go over it on a podcast.
We're just two friends who like anime and like nerdy stuff, I guess you could say, that we're just trying to reach out to the people who are like us that are scared or don't know how to talk about it, and we just want to be those people to help you guys and see that there's other people like you guys out there.
Or more, I'm not like a super hardcore, I guess, anime guide, or I usually don't read mangas a whole lot. I like to just see the animation and whatnot. But I may start reading more manga and all that. But I'm not like super into the. I'm more of like a casual viewer, I guess you could say. I mean, I watch like stuff week to week and all that, but I'm not like some of those people that just dive crazy into it. And
Yeah.
like that's their life. I guess it was for a little bit with like the VTubers. As you can see, most of these posters back here are mine, which is mostly Hololive.
I mean,
But yeah, most of the ones that I followed lost
yeah.
or left.
Just like also like I was like that when Naruto came out, but I was in high school, so I had more free time on my hand to actually like deep dive into it instead of now that I just, like you said, like a week to week basis type thing.
Yeah, and I'm a huge fan of Pokemon. Been playing Pokemon games.
Yes.
I think around like Leaf Green and Fire Red and all that was kind of whenever I was getting my SP and getting going.
Game Boy Color.
My brother had one of those. Him and the neighbor boys had to like.
I stole it from my brother. I said it was mine. It wasn't.
But I remember buying
The SP.
the SP was the first like
Oh, so you
handheld
played
that I
Ruby
bought.
and Sapphire then, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sapphire. I always played. That was like my first game that I like jumped straight into.
The best Pokemon game, in my opinion, this could be not your opinion. Leave us a comment to see what your opinion is the Pokemon game on the GameCube. You know what I'm talking about? Like the Stadium
They got
type one?
Coliseum.
Yeah.
I actually have that. I have
game
that
was
and a
fun.
GameCube. So like, if you guys want to see that, us do a playthrough of that,
That's an
we're
idea.
down to do that.
Yep.
But we're gonna roll into what goals we have for the show, and this will be on our YouTube channel. So go and check that out. We'll have that linked where we can maybe in, I don't know how Spotify has it, but we'll have it linked. What do you want to accomplish with the show?
What do I want to accomplish? Just see it grow and then just keep people informed with anime news and like stuff that they may have missed and stuff like that. You know, just be productive with the podcast and just with anime. You know, help people
Yeah,
out.
I get it.
Basically,
Like I want to. There's a couple of people I follow on Instagram, and
YouTube too. Yeah.
I mainly just get my like anime news and stuff like that through Instagram and whatnot, and I would like I don't know, maybe just discuss and see what other people think normally, as well as just like the video game stuff with like Nintendo and Pokemon and what the new Pokemon game. What I think about it is just it's not good. But we'll see. But yeah, I just want to like have discussions on episodes and just give my I guess opinion about it and have discussions on that stuff. Is there any like milestones that you want to try to reach? Like anything that you want to do or accomplish or something like that?
Like 5 years from now?
Maybe like a year to 5 years.
That's a good one. I would like to probably maybe like 5 years more or less. Like do like podcasts and interview like voice actors, like how they prepare mentally for training.
Like a voice role or something. Yeah.
Compared to the Japanese, like how do they match that energy compared like to Japanese?
Oh yeah, like the English voice actors compared to the
like that emotion that the Japanese actors give us. Like how do they match it so it sounds similar for when people watch it?
I don't know. We might be able to do that kind of sooner than you would think. Maybe internet's a wild place.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I mean the milestone is. I don't know if it's a milestone as much as I just like to grow a community where we can all have discussions and just have fun and enjoy anime as a whole. And I guess
just connect basically through anime.
I guess a milestone that I would want to reach or like a goal that mainly like just to try and reach would be to do like a live show, like a convention or something. Maybe
that's a good one.
Like
a live
some
or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Something that like you can see the fans and like. Interact with them and then see it grow, but
kind of like a press conference type deal, but not really.
You just be on a stage with people and have them ask you questions.
Like a panel type deal.
Yeah, panel. Yeah, just basically have like a panel and like maybe do like a live podcast or something where people ask questions. Who knows?
Sky's the limit. That's all it is.
Yeah, as long as we can stick to it, we'll try to get there. But yeah, I would also would love to do a podcast like in Japan,
right?
And do like some vlogs and stuff there. I've always wanted to go to Japan.
That is my dream too, to go to Japan.
It would be fun to do like a on the go podcast thing. Spend like 2 weeks there.
Yeah, just like just do like a behind the scenes like traveling and how everything was,
Do like a vlog type.
Yeah. Back to being a vlog. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be fun. Now we're gonna roll into what's your favorite anime, or what's an anime that it feels nostalgic to you and or maybe what anime got you into anime?
Believe it or not, what got me into anime? It got me into two things: anime and cars. Was Initial D back in the day.
See, I never was able to. I never watched Initial D. I have watched Initial D now, but I have yet to complete it, and it's something that my friends bully me about because I'm big into cars. I own a 240S. I own two 240SXs. I've owned a bunch of JDM cars, but I've yet to watch Initial D. I even like drift and all that, and that's the big thing about Initial D. But
I preferred the video game because just playing Initial D when I was younger made me think I was part of the show, but then I wasn't.
Yeah.
So, but I would say Initial D and Yu-Gi-Oh got me into anime. The old school Yu-Gi-Oh.
I think it was my brother. Stayed up one night during summer and was watching Toonami with him. And so
the old school Toonami.
Yeah. Before it got rebooted, this was probably 2005 to 2008, around that area.
More or less, yeah.
Where Dragon Ball Z was big and Naruto, and I really fell in love with both of those anime.
Well, yeah. Once I saw Dragon Ball Z and Naruto, because of my older brother too, I was hooked on anime ever since, and I just stayed watching it.
And then I met one of my friends in 3rd or 4th grade, so elementary school, and we kind of bonded over Pokemon and Naruto, and we always played pretend and go there and be Shinobi and all that. It was a lot of fun. He lived in an area. It was apartments, and it had like a bamboo forest, and we did. I think it was like was it the Forest of Death? We
Yeah,
did like that.
We did the tuning exams.
Yeah, we even had like arcs. We like did the tuning exams, and then like there was like a sand area that was like the sand village. It was like we had everything. We did like every arc. It was fun.
Back to Pokemon. Growing up, Pokemon cards were a big thing back then. Like elementary school, middle school, like
yeah,
people would play Pokemon cards like it was like a tournament type deal back in the day.
We never really like played like the actual TCG as much as we just like, dude, like I got a fucking Blastoise, you don't. And
I got Charizard, what you got?
yeah, it was more like that. But Yu-Gi-Oh was a big one.
Oh,
especially like Yu-Gi-Oh GX. That was to this day still my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh series. The cards were cool, the characters were cool, had a banging opening.
Oh yeah.
That was to me like, if I want to go back and like be nostalgic, I'll either go watch like the early Pokemon movies, or I'll watch
the Pokemon movies that make you cry growing up.
Like 1, 2, and I think it was 1, 2, and 3. Those were like the best ones in my opinion. And then like just watch Yu-Gi-Oh GX, except for like Digimon was another one that was like
Digimon
big.
Was a good
the
one.
Original Digimon, and even it was, I don't know which one it was. It was the Digimon where they were the Digimon. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Where the kids were the Digimon.
I can't remember that one.
But I remember.
But the old school Digimon.
Yeah.
And that theme song was good too.
Yeah. It was super catchy. The first movie, I was on YouTube for the longest time, but it's no longer on there. And that was where I really like, if I want to feel like nostalgic and we're just listening to a song, I listen to Kids in America, and it just takes me back to sitting on the couch watching the Digimon movie.
One of the songs that's nostalgic to me is the Pokemon theme song.
Yeah, I saw a fan edit where they got his name is like Jason something. They got him after Ash had completed everything and like done everything, become the champion. They got him, I guess they commissioned him to do a song where it's like Ash basically, he became the best there ever was. He caught them all, he did all that, and it was really cool to see. And it was like a fan animation where it's like showing all the trophies and stuff.
They brought the song back for the last episode when he finally became the actual Pokemon master. And man, when that song hit, I got goosebumps and I started getting, like, eyes got watery. That's just nostalgic for me. Like,
yeah.
That was just growing up, so I'm almost 30 and I'm like, whoa, I'm old, Jesus.
But yeah, like some of the nostalgic stuff in like Naruto was like watching the sand, or the sound in like Sand Village attacked the Leaf Village, and like seeing Kidomaru.
When Orochimaru finally went through and decided to attack the village, the Leaf Village during the tuning exam.
Yeah. That was like some of my favorite episodes.
He actually started taking it serious, even though we know everything's a drag for him. But
yeah,
that was serious.
That was fun to watch all of that.
Now, were you sad? Did you get sad? Did you get more sad when the Hokage died, or like, it was like, oh man, oh well, or did you get
I mean, I don't think I had the like connection to the show as much as I do now, which I don't even think I'd get sad or anything like that. But I was just kind of like, I mean, maybe it's because I just wasn't attached to that Hokage, where I was like, he's died.
I was sad, but like in Shippuden, when they explain a lot more stuff, I'm like, damn, okay, he wasn't that useless like people were saying he was. He did what he had to do, even though he kind of made Itachi choose kill your clan or not. We'll go to war. You pick. Spoiler alert for anyone who hasn't seen the show yet.
I'm sure it's been out long enough.
But yeah, just Itachi's death got me. I will say that.
Yeah.
And Jiraiya's for sure.
Oh, Jiraiya's, yeah. Shippuden to me is 1,000 times. Maybe because I'm a little biased, because I love the whole Akatsuki. One of the things that I want to try to accomplish, which if I do, we'll hang it up here. I have a primitive skateboard. I'm wearing this shirt with Kakuzu on the back. They had a skateboard with all the Akatsuki members, and I really want to get all of the English voice actors for each character to sign it, and hopefully I can accomplish that. And if we do, we'll hang it up, which I might even do that, like if I get a couple here and there, we'll get it signed and get it hung up. I think it'd just be cool decor. But
Yeah, I would like to meet like all the voice actors, dub wise, from Dragon Ball, from Naruto, Demon Slayer, Jujutsu Kaisen. I guess you could say that that's like a milestone, kind of. You know,
yeah,
slowly meet.
which we'll get into that a little later, but you might be able to do that this year. We'll see.
Okay. I like where this is going.
But we're gonna enough of the nostalgia talk. What nowadays, how has your taste in anime changed?
I would say I watch more like rom-com animes and like Ghibli. That's his-
Studio Ghibli.
Yeah, I watch a lot more of those too. Back then, I'm like, oh, that's not cool. You know, I want to watch Naruto and this and that and the third. But my taste has grown over the years, and I watch a lot. I watch more of those stuff now than what I did back in the day.
Yeah, I used to watch a lot of like fighting anime and like the super high suspense like Tokyo Ghoul, My Hero Academia, like Bleach and all of that. And then I used to make fun of my friend, which you guys may be a future co-host, temporary co-host, but he always he always watched like the romance anime or like slice of life, and I used to make fun of him so much. And then he recommended me one of them, and I watched it, and I was like, this shit's pretty good. Like, I might just spot to that.
Honestly, they're actually like they're very funny, and like the storyline to them is very good. Like, you're like, oh crap, what happens next? You know.
Some of them, which I want to do a whole podcast discussing the kind of more recent romance anime and what I have issues with, or I might even do it with Chip, because he's watched a lot of them, so maybe we can do it, or we can have him on and we can all discuss it. We'll just see, but some of them just there's like 2 or 3 seasons where just nothing happens. For like you think something's gonna happen, something doesn't happen. And that's why like Danger's in My Heart to me, it has become probably my number one like romance anime. It was like Horimiya, but I think Danger's in My Heart.
That's the one you recommended me watch, and I got hooked.
Yeah. It is. I even mentioned to my friend Stevie to do it, to watch it, and he was like, "Holy shit, man! This is good."
Guys, that is a good anime. If you guys haven't watched it, I highly recommend it.
Yeah, it's 2 seasons, and the progression of the characters. It's funny, it's emotional in some areas, but also like some movies. Which I don't know if you've seen it, which I'd want to watch it again, which we can watch it again and discuss it and go over one podcast. But I think it's like the Tiger and the Fish or something like that. It's about like I might have fucked up the whole name, but it's about a like a girl disabled in a wheelchair, and she falls in love with this guy that kind of like helps her out throughout the day, or throughout kind of like almost babysits her in a way, but she lives with the grandma.
Is that like the anime? If I'm not mistaken. It's when the lady's blind and then she falls in love with someone who's not blind that helps her out. Is something like that?
No. She's like in a wheelchair.
Okay.
I think it's like something. It's either Tiger and the Fish or Tiger and the Sea. I think it's Tiger and the Sea. But she like really likes. She's never like really seen like the sea too much because she can't really go there because she's in a wheelchair. He like takes her there, like takes her out and all that. It's really good. Silent Voice is another one that to me is really good. And I used to like not be like emotionally attached to like stuff, but I don't know what it is about like anime. It's just
anime just makes you feel things like it's, and also the things you can relate to, and you know, like struggles sometimes. You're like, you know, he didn't give up. Why should I give up? And I know it's silly to think about that because it's an anime, but believe it or not, anime helps out a lot of people.
I think even the music along with the dialogue is like Japanese language is just super. There's so much emotion in it.
Raw emotion.
And that's why I think like translating over to English it doesn't work out a whole lot. But I think along the score of some of the stuff, along with the just emotion in the voice and the voice lines and the way it's put out is what kind of like brings me around. Like, man, I really like these characters. I hate that they're going through the struggle, but yeah.
So some future ideas like we have for the show, like segment wise, This is what actually got us to think about making a podcast: is character versus character. Like,
Like we were discussing, like what if Itachi fought, I don't know,
actually, and then
Midoriya
fighting
or something.
Jiraiya or something like that. Yeah.
Like something with like these two characters never met in the show or like across universes or something, and what would happen if they fought? We need to iron out like the details on like the power scalings and all that, and how we're going to be able to, as fairly as possible, discuss how they would interact with each other.
Well, yeah, that's a good one. I mean, we're also gonna discuss anime news. We're gonna discuss new anime video games coming up. Just
I'll we'll discuss it, but like I think we have somewhat of a different taste to where we can watch weekly episodes that come out, have some discussions, which probably next podcast we'll discuss probably some of the anime that we've watched recently that's probably been out for a while. Like there's a few that I want to discuss that has already like 5 or 6 episodes at the moment. But we can also like just discuss week to week from there on. I think that's pretty much it for like that. Sorry, this is like a little discombobulated. We're going off of like this
little script kind of thing.
The worksheet here, and we're trying to flow it as easily as possible.
I mean, this is going a lot better than the first time we did this. So.
Yeah,
I think
definitely.
So. I think it's going a whole lot better.
But we will actually be right back. Our camera is kind of like limited to like 30 minutes, so we're gonna cut back to you right now. All right, so now we're gonna be kind of discussing our immediate future, which is like the 6 months to a year kind of plans. So later on this year, so where we're based, there's like a anime convention about an hour or so away from us called Anime Week in Atlanta, and we're going to, hopefully nothing comes up or anything like that, we're going to be able to attend and just walk around, try and get some more decor. We'll try and film as much as we can. I don't know how the filming thing goes there. Some people, I mean, I assume that you can bring a camera in there and just walk around.
I would assume so. It's a big convention, so.
Yeah, I haven't been to it since it moved to the new venue. I've been to that venue before with MomoCon, which again we'll try and go there next year, which is in May. I'm pretty sure. Mm-hmm. Which I heard is getting even bigger than before. So we're gonna try and record in the hotel room. Have some videos up of just us walking around.
So that'll be like a blog type deal, I imagine, right?
Yeah. We're gonna maybe even try and get some interviews or something like that. We'll try to think of some ideas to just talk to people, some cosplayers or something like that. See if we can't get some cool content for you guys, even if it's just like walking around and just seeing what's going on around there. And then some YouTube ideas for immediate future for the YouTube, obviously. Like we said, AWA, we'll be putting some content out there, as well as trying to, there's some places around here like we can go to and do like food reviews almost of like, there's some Japanese or like Asian markets and like whatnot, not super far from where we're at. So
like when I go to Florida a lot, to the theme parks, I could visit like Super Sam, which is a Dragon Ball theme ramen shop.
Yeah.
So that's a good.
Yeah, which I hate that Naruto closed down. Naruto was a Naruto based one, and it was super good whenever we went.
But they have a Naruto one in Miami, which is not too far from where I grew up at. So if I remember down there again, I will for sure be taking you guys for the ride, and you get to experience it.
Yeah. Well, hopefully we'll get some with some of the like anime news that come out. If we don't do anything like on the podcast, or if it's like something that we think deserves like its own video, then we'll do that. Maybe that'd be anime trailers coming out or things of that sort. We'll do that. Try to do some like tier list or something like that, like Pokemon ranking, like on the video games or movies or seasons or something like that, what we think. But if you have any ideas of what you would like to see from the channel, don't be afraid to comment below on what you would like to see.
No idea is a bad idea, guys. Like,
And,
just let us hear it. We'll be fine.
Yeah, well, we'll see what we can come up with. I definitely want to try and put out as much content as we can while it's still being like kind of quality content. Hopefully we'll be able to transform the studio into being a little bit more appealing while we play with maybe camera placement and whatnot, just to see
lighting and all that stuff.
Yeah, definitely we want to work on lighting. We just got like 3 little
and
light bulbs up there.
Again, this beats our original setup.
Yeah,
last year.
yeah. The original setup was like a screened-in porch and
a bunch of noise, no light.
Yeah. This is
crickets in the background.
This is much better, and hopefully we can.
I think the crickets were just telling us to give up already.
Yeah. Hopefully we can move things forward and progress with everyone. I really wanted to. We're gonna try and have multiple like social media stuff, like an Instagram, or I may get on Twitter, make a Twitter for this. I'm not sure. I don't really like using Twitter a whole lot, but I understand that there's a lot of engagement and people there.
Instagram is a bigger one, a bigger platform too. Honestly.
Who knows? If we do Twitter, I may wait until we get
a little bit more bigger.
See how many like people listen and all that, and then if we get big enough to where we can coordinate stuff through Twitter, then that'll be nice. But yeah, I go to some car shows and stuff like that, some JDM stuff. So if that's something that you would like to see, let me know, and I can take y'all along and see what we can do. But yeah, I think that'll probably wrap us up. It's kind of a shorter one than what I was kind of expecting, but this is pretty much just an introduction to the Studio Chatter show. But yeah, we want to thank everyone that
took the time just to listen to us. Give us a shot. Really means a lot to us.
We're gonna try and be on Spotify. I know. Gonna try to be on Apple Podcast, YouTube, sure. Obviously, and we're in the future. I do want to try and even live stream so we can interact with everyone. Obviously, we need to get some better technology, get going, but we're going to do our best to try and do that. Live streaming would be fun because we can interact with the chat, and then it just kind of goes straight up to YouTube and just get maybe some clips or something. But we want to thank everyone again for listening, for watching, and for one final thing, leave a comment. What's your favorite anime, or maybe a nostalgic anime, or even what got you into anime? We'll try and go through them as much as we possibly can. We're gonna try and have some interaction stuff. Maybe like we ask you a question and go over some answers or something like that in the future videos. But that'll do it for us here in the studio. Thank you again.
Thank you guys. Appreciate your
so
time.
much for watching. See you next time.